This video is as much for me as it is for you. I'm honestly talking to myself a lot with the things I'm about to say, though I wanted to record this because I thought it'd be helpful for other people as well. And talking about if you're not where you want to be when it comes to running, whether you haven't done your distance or don't have a PR or you've been inconsistent or whatever it is, I wanted to talk on this. And again, this is as much to me as it is to you. There's a lot of things when it comes to running that can improve your running, or things you can implement to get better or stronger or avoid injury. Like, we should all stretch, we should all do some sort of strength training. I think breath work could help you with your breathing and getting the nutrition dialed in and having a better diet. And I've been struggling a lot with running recently. After I set a couple course records at a 100-mile race, a 50-mile race, I really started to fall off. And one, I was overtraining, and so I got exhausted and had to take a step back. But now that I'm recovered, I haven't been progressing like I'd like to or want to. I just had this 50K that I ran a couple weeks ago, and it was just brutal, miserable day. I didn't perform well. And I started thinking about all the reasons why that went the way it did, and there's a couple outside of my control and more that were inside of my control. And so, as just a simple reality check for those of you who need to hear it, including me, the reason why you're not at where you want to be when it comes to your running, your form, your technique, your times, your training, it's your own fault. It really comes down to what you're willing to put in and the consistency and the sacrifice that is required. I won't pretend like I know what everyone's life is like. That I don't know what it's like to have kids, or I do know what it's like to travel and have a job or be working a lot of hours. But I don't know what it's like to have, some of the afflictions that some people have, or just the responsibility that gets in the way. And at the end of the day, that's all excuses. That is all excuses. At the end of the day, it's totally up to you. It's totally up to me to get to where we want to be, right? I have not been sacrificing like I used to. I've been sleeping in. I've been distracted with Netflix. I've been drinking on nights I shouldn't have. I've been making excuses. And it's such a simple concept to realize, is like, it's your own damn fault. It's my own damn fault, right? And sometimes that's forgotten. And it's been forgotten for me. I found myself making these excuses and pointing out things that are outside of my control that are affecting me, and yet there's so many things that are inside of my control that I'm not controlling or doing properly. And so hopefully, this is helpful in some way, but it's your own fault. If you're not where you want to be, it's because of something you have been doing or not doing that you should, or maybe a couple things, right? I get that people work late, and yet you can still wake up early and get your run in. I get that life is crazy, but you could still choose to go for a run on your lunch break as opposed to sitting around on your phone for an hour. And again, this is absolutely for me. There are many other things I could be doing. I slept in this morning. I didn't go biking like I said I would, and it's my own damn fault, right? At the end of the day, there are so many things that can get in people's ways and things that can come up, and it's just as simple as take responsibility for those things. Take responsibility for the things you can control, and maybe even things you can't control, but realize, okay, this is the way it is. What am I going to do about it? And so part of this video is for you guys, but a lot of it's for me to regain my commitment and consistency with training, because all the fucked up things I've gone through are all my fault right now, or at least I didn't do what I could have when it wasn't in my control. And so just a daily reminder, or a simple reminder, it's your own damn fault, so what are you going to do about it? No one's coming to save you. I love that David Goggins says that, and it's so true. It's like, you can have support and stuff, but at the end of the day, you're the person that's going to save yourself, and so what are you going to do about it? I hope this was valuable to someone out there, even if it's just one person. It's valuable to me to voice this out. If you like running content, tips, and tricks, I'm on a mission to help people enjoy running more and stay injury-free or work through their injuries. And so hit that subscribe button if you feel called. If not, no worries. I hope you got some value either way. And I appreciate your time. I know it's valuable. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace!